Hey ladies, wanted to come on and talk to you guys about ShadowSense. Now, I had some on earlier. I took it off because I wanted to show you guys how it works. And yes, I'm still wearing my Blackberry Purple Rain mashup from this morning that I posted. It's still on. I've been eating, drinking, talking, bumping my gums, all of that still there because it's legit. Loving this color. I think I'm gonna wear it more often, but right now I want to show you guys, talk to you guys about ShadowSense. Now, ShadowSense is an amazing product, part of the Cinegents family. It has Cineplex complex in it, and it basically allows for skin renewal, regeneration while you wear it. Cineplex complex has that that power. Hi Nancy, I still got my color on from this morning. So with this, it is an amazing product. It glides on really well. It's a cream to powder shadow. So basically what you're doing is you are putting this on and it comes out creamy, and then when you blend it in just like you would any powder shadow that you use, you can just blend it in and it'll blend flawlessly. It does not crease. It's smudge proof. It's waterproof. It won't get messed up in any way. And the cool thing about the ShadowSense, you can use it for many different things. So I'm going to actually show you how I use the ShadowSense. So the colors I'm going to use are the ones that I wore today. And the ones that I wore today are Mulberry, Garnet, Mocha Java, Candlelight, if I can find it. Yep, Candlelight. So these are the colors that I wore today. I wore Mocha Java, I wore Garnet, I wore the Mulberry, and I wore the Candlelight. Now, the way I use these, I'm going to show you. They have various uses and they work really well. ShadowSense can be used as a highlight for under your eyes to bring out those areas, especially if you like taking a lot of pictures like I do. The Mocha Java could also be used depending on your skin tone that way. Garnet can be used as a contour as well as shade on your eyelids in order for you to have more of a smoky eye effect. And of course, Candlelight, I use it for highlight depending on, you know, what type of makeup look I'm going for. And I also use it to highlight my brows. So I'm just going to show you guys how exactly I use these. And they go on really well. They blend amazingly. They're super light. They don't crease. You don't get that oily film after a while to where you start to see the separation in your eyelids like you do without makeup like I have. So we're going to start. So first I'm going to show you with the Candlelight how I use it. And I use Candlelight in two different areas, and I'll show you with both. So I'm going to use my mirror. And the thing about these, a little bit goes a long way. So you really want to use these. You don't need that much because the pigments are they're so well pigmented, rather. See how that blends in so well? Goes right up under my eyebrow. And I'm going to do the other side. You really don't need that much at all. Now sometimes, depending on the makeup look, the color, lipstick I'm going to use, a whole bunch of different choices, I'll I will switch between Candlelight, and I'll also use Mocha Java as a highlight under my brow bone, just to depending on what I'm doing. So it definitely depends on you. So I also use the Candlelight as a highlight. So I just put that under my eye, like so. You really don't need that much. And it's just a matter of blending. Blend, blend, blend. They set really well, so there's no streaking. And you see how well that looks compared to this eye? Nice and highlighted. Has a nice matte finish to it. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. Like I said, you really don't need that much when it comes to these. A little bit goes a long way. Alright, so that is the ShadowSense under my eyes. I know, right, Nancy? It's nice matte. As long as you blend it well, it's going to look amazing. Now, I'm going to use, not the garnet just yet, I'm going to use the Mocha Java. Now, the Mocha Java I like to use as a transition color between my brow bone and also my eyelid. So, look at my eyelid now. Take a nice good look, because I'm going to show you how it looks once I put on this Mocha Java and blend it in. So just a couple of strokes on that, and get my puffy brush and just blend. Now I want to blend it all the way up, because like I said, this is my transition color, and I want it to kind of blend in with the Candlelight that I just laid down. See the difference? Nice, smooth. Does not come off. Once it's set, that's it. This puffy brush I got from Sephora. They have really good puffy brushes. I actually like their brushes a lot, so I always try to get those. So it's a shadow blending brush. You can buy it at Sephora. Let me show you what it looks like up close, just in case you want to purchase it. It's number 57. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye so you can see the difference between my eyes. Not that much. And this one is Mocha Java that I'm using. Now the Mocha Java I also use, like I said, depending on what kind of makeup look I'm going for. I will use it under my brow bone to have more of a natural, subtle look. You see that? And it dries really quick. It's a cream to powder eyeshadow. So now I'm going to use the garnet. So I'm going to show how I can just add that to my crease. So with this, because it's, like I said, they're so pigmented, you really want to use not too much, because a little bit goes a long way. So with the garnet, I usually would do like 3 dots. 3 dots should be enough. And then I just blend that into my crease. So it has a nice transition between where I started here, where I mixed my transition color, which was the Mocha Java, and the Candlelight, and now it transitions down into the garnet and the Mocha Java. This stuff is amazing. Alright, gonna do this eye because I want to be equal on both sides. Alright, So there you are with the garnet. So with the garnet, I also use this as a contour, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So I just take just enough right across the jawline. You want to find the lower part of your jaw, and then that's where you draw your line. Just like that. And with that, I'm going to take a puffer brush, and I'm just going to blend that in. I'm going to bring it up over just a little bit. There you go. That's my garnet ShadowSense on that side. Compared to here and here. Give me a nice contoured chiseled look. Going to do it again on this side. I found that area where my jawbone goes, or my cheekbone goes rather, and then I'm just going to blend it in. So it gives a nice transition of where I put the candlelight and where I put the garnet. So you can see my highlights and lowlights. So this way, when I take my pictures, you can really see the difference. The areas that I want highlighted will show very well, and the areas where I want my face to look slimmer, that's where you want to put your contour. All right. So that, my friends, is ShadowSense. It has many different uses, and it's continuously rejuvenating your skin as you're wearing it. So, you know, between that and the foundations and everything else that we carry, your face is basically being pampered every time you wear this makeup. Any questions about ShadowSense? I see y'all looking. Y'all want to know about it. All right, girls. Well, just want to let you know how it goes. I may come on a little later so I can, for those of you who are brand new to my page, we'll talk a little bit about LipSense. And then I'll actually remove my lipstick and then put on a new color so you can see from start to finish how it goes. How do you remove it? You can remove it with a makeup remover. It comes off pretty easily. So what I usually use, the Neutrogena wipes, and I just wipe it off and it comes off very easily. And then of course I'll wash my face right after. So it's not one of those things that's like super hard to come off, or you'll take you a couple of tries. Comes off pretty easy. But the fact that it stays on just as nice is an amazing thing. All right. I'm glad you guys were watching. Stay tuned. I may come right back on and show you guys how I do LipSense. See you in a few.